as I look back, I can see that the emotions that I held and the beliefs combined with the beliefs that I held me in like this disempowerment prison, and that I could have walked out of it at any time. It's just that I felt such low vibrations that the fear and shame and the rest of it, I was paralyzed into taking any action. It was suggested to me that as I work through my stuff, I make videos and show other people how to do the same thing. That's why I make these videos, because that feeling of disempowerment, I can feel it. It makes me want to vomit, but it's an illusion. The feeling asks me to pay attention to those past experiences that I've had and say, what is it in my past that is being triggered right now? Because so often there are people that look to use those emotions to hold us in a paradigm of disempowerment where you most likely know who they are. If they're in your life, you can probably think of a few right away. Those people who highlight your insecurities, highlight those things you've done wrong, where you've never succeeded, and they're invested in you not succeeding, because actually your empowerment would mean a change in paradigm. For so many of us, we get stuck in that paradigm. I get stuck in that paradigm. I have been stuck. I don't like being disempowered. I don't like the feeling. There's also an addictive element to it. It's that idea that I can't. But actually, what I find is that when I just become aware of the fear, work out what the worst case scenario is, be willing to step into it. Likelihood is it won't happen. A friend of mine says, take the best case scenario and the worst case scenario, and what will probably happen is somewhere in the middle. My worst fear, one of my greatest fears, was in being sued, being taken to court and having a legal action placed against me. I always took out huge amounts of insurance, so in order that if anything went wrong when I was as a consultant, I would always be covered. Some things you just can't plan for, and the universe has me work on my greatest fears. And now I don't fear that stuff. In fact, my greatest lessons and learning have come through those things that I never wished to look at. And as I stepped into them, I found this massive degree of strength. Yeah, it was heinous and it destroyed my health, and I have rebuilt my health, and I am stronger for it. I spoke to someone recently, and we were talking about metaphysical stuff, and I said, I'm clairvoyant, clairsentient, claircognizant, I just know stuff. Near photographic memory for relevant stuff, and I'm a legal intuitive. And he was like, we want you on our side. And I'm like, yeah, you really do. And and I am on the side of those who are looking for empowerment, who are disempowered through an energy of anger and aggression and shaming aimed towards them to keep an existing paradigm in place. I feel passionate about helping black sheep and empaths and those stuck in the same dynamic that I was stuck in. That's what I'm passionate about. That's why I make these videos. I believe that all of us, we can heal from our past, we can find our voice, and we can build a future which is based in light, based in love. I know that people. Because actually, the cohesion of community and the connection between us, those of us who care about those things that really, about connection, about love, about empathy, that's kryptonite to those people that use hatred and anger and aggression to hold their dynamic in place. The more we bond with each other, the more we forgive each other and forgive them for the crazy bullshit that they've done to us. But show up in the world in a way that we empower ourselves and say, we're not going to allow you to get away with the crazy bullshit anymore. The more cohesion that we have together, that's how we stop it. We become an unstoppable force, not by forcing others to do what we think is best. I become an unstoppable force by looking inside at my darkness, my shadow, where was I hurt, and saying, I have empathy for the 6-year-old me who received various levels of abuse that shouldn't have happened, and I am passionate about ensuring that it doesn't happen to others. That's what I stand for. That's what this channel's about. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, which is here. The little bell icon will notify you. If you think this video would help someone else, thanks for sharing it, and thanks for watching.